What if the very advice meant to improve your leg circulation after 60 is actually holding you back? What if I told you that the most common advice for improving leg circulation after 60, the one you've probably heard 1,000 times, might actually be incomplete or even silently working against you? You see, for years we've been told, just walk more. And you've tried. You've put in the steps, hoping for warmer feet, less swelling, and steadier balance. But if your legs still feel heavy, your ankles still ache, and that cold creeping sensation hasn't left, it's not your fault. It's not a sign of failure. It's because the true secret to vibrant circulation lies not just in more movement, but in activating your body's own incredible, often forgotten internal pump. Some call it the second heart, hidden right there in your calves. Today, we're going to uncover how to awaken this powerful system.
We'll reveal 5 simple, science-backed movements that do what endless walking can't, giving you back stronger legs, natural warmth, and the freedom to move with confidence. This isn't about complex workouts. It's about unlocking what your body already knows, but has perhaps forgotten. Are you ready to stop guessing and start moving towards a life unbound? Have you been told just walk more for circulation? Share your experience in the comments below. Now that we've glimpsed the incredible potential within your legs, let's dive deeper into why conventional walking often misses the mark and how these 5 movements offer a smarter path to better circulation. The walk more advice? It might be the silent saboteur of your leg circulation after 60. For decades, the standard advice for anyone over 60 experiencing leg circulation issues has been simple: just walk more. It sounds logical, right? Walking is natural, low impact, and accessible. So you lace up your shoes, you head out day after day, hoping each step brings warmth, relieves swelling, or steadies your balance. But what if, despite all your diligent efforts, those cold feet persist, the swelling never quite goes away, and your legs still feel heavy and tired? It's easy to feel defeated, to think maybe it's just my age or I'm not doing enough. Here's the truth. It's not your fault, and it's certainly not a sign of failure. The common advice, as well-intentioned as it is, often misses a critical piece of your body's incredible design. There's a powerful built-in circulatory engine, often called your second heart, nestled right in your calves. It's designed to defy gravity, actively pumping blood back up to your heart. But here's the kicker. Traditional walking, especially the gentle pace many older adults adopt, often doesn't activate this second heart in the way it truly needs to function optimally. It's like having a high-performance car, but only ever driving it in neutral. This overlooked mechanism is the silent saboteur, quietly undermining your efforts and keeping you from the vibrant circulation you deserve. But the good news? You can awaken it. You can learn to engage this powerful pump and reclaim your leg vitality, regardless of your age. This is the first step to truly understanding why your legs feel heavy and what you can do about it. Did you know about your second heart before? Tell us in the comments.
Understanding why walking might not be enough is the first step. Now, let's peel back another layer and explore the specific scientific reasons and what conventional walking truly misses in activating those vital pumps. You've been walking, but is your second heart truly working, or is something crucial being missed? So you've heard the common advice, just walk more. It sounds so simple, so natural, and for generations it's been the go-to solution for just about everything, especially circulation. You push yourself to get those steps in, convinced that more movement equals better blood flow. But here's the unseen drain, the quiet truth no one tells you about conventional walking, especially after 60. Your calf muscles, your magnificent second heart, are like a powerful hydraulic pump designed to propel blood back up against gravity to your actual heart. Every time they contract, they squeeze the deep veins in your lower legs, pushing blood onward. It's an engineering marvel. But when we walk, particularly as we get older, our steps tend to become shorter, softer, and more momentum-based. We often don't fully lift our heels and push off with the balls of our feet in a way that creates a deep, powerful contraction in the calf. It's not your fault, it's just how our gait naturally changes. This means your second heart isn't getting the full, consistent activation it needs. It's like gently tapping the brakes instead of really pressing the accelerator.
Over time, with insufficient pump action, blood can start to pool in your lower legs and feet. This leads to those familiar symptoms: cold feet, persistent swelling, that heavy, tired feeling, and even reduced oxygen delivery to your tissues. It's not always about aging itself, but about the underuse of specific muscle actions that are vital for this incredible pumping system. Understanding this isn't meant to discourage your walking, it's meant to empower you with smarter movement. Now that we know what's being missed, we can begin to fill that gap. Do you notice your gait changing as you age? Share your observations below. Now that we understand the why behind the limitations of conventional walking, it's time to unveil the how. Let's discover the first powerful movement that directly awakens your second heart and puts you back in control. What if the simplest movement you can do right now is the key to unlocking your body's most powerful circulation pump? You've just learned why relying solely on walking isn't enough to fully engage your body's incredible second heart. Now, let's talk about how to awaken it, starting with a movement so simple you might overlook its profound power: the ankle pump. You've probably seen this exercise before, maybe in a hospital setting or even on a flight. It looks almost too basic to matter, just sitting there and moving your feet up and down. Many people dismiss it, thinking, that's for people recovering from surgery, not for me. But here's the quiet truth. This isn't just a rehabilitation exercise, it's fundamental biology. Inside your lower legs, your calf muscles act like a sophisticated pressure pump. Every time they contract, even subtly, they gently squeeze the deep veins, pushing blood upwards towards your heart, defying gravity. This is precisely why it's called your second heart. It's a critical part of your circulatory system, doing work your main heart simply can't do alone. The problem arises when this pump weakens due to prolonged sitting or only low-effort movements like short, soft steps. Blood starts to pool in your ankles and feet, leading to swelling, coldness, and that heavy, tired feeling. The ankle pump directly targets this issue. It rebuilds the strength and responsiveness of that crucial calf pump. To do it right, sit in a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor. First, lift your toes towards your shins, keeping your heels down, feeling a stretch in your calf. Then, press your toes into the ground and lift your heels high, like you're gently pressing a gas pedal, feeling your calf muscles contract. That's one repetition. The key here isn't speed, but control and consistency. Don't rush through it. Focus on feeling that squeeze in your calves. You can easily do 20-30 repetitions 2 to 3 times a day. Do it while watching your favorite show, reading a book, or even while sitting at the dinner table. It's so discreet, no one will even notice. This small, consistent movement is the foundational step. It gently wakes up your sleeping second heart, setting the stage for more powerful changes. Remember, profound change often begins with simple, purposeful actions, not complex ones. Ready to give your second heart a gentle wake-up call? Try ankle pumps right now and feel the difference. While ankle pumps lay a vital foundation, we need to move higher up the chain to ensure comprehensive circulation. Next, we'll uncover a simple seated movement that strengthens your thighs, crucial for the forgotten power they hold in returning blood to your heart. What if strengthening your thighs from a chair could unlock better circulation and surprising freedom in your daily life? We've just awakened your second heart with the humble ankle pump, a foundational step for circulation in your lower legs. But for truly comprehensive blood flow and stability, we need to move higher up the chain, to your thighs. Now, you might look at our next movement, the seated leg lift, and think, that's too basic to make a difference. You simply sit in a chair and lift one leg. How could something so simple possibly help with something as complex as circulation, or even help you get up off the floor? This is another one of those hidden superpowers your body possesses that often gets overlooked. Here's what most people don't realize. Your powerful quadriceps and hip flexor muscles, located in your upper legs, do much more than just help you walk or stand. They play a vital role in compressing the major veins in your upper legs, acting like an auxiliary pump to push blood back toward your heart. Think of them as the upper-level circulation boosters. The challenge is, while walking is good, it often doesn't fully activate these specific muscle groups, especially as we age. We tend to take shorter, softer steps, which means these thigh and hip muscles never get the deep, sustained contraction they need to efficiently help return blood.
This can lead to blood pooling, stiffness, and even make everyday movements like climbing stairs or simply getting up from a chair feel much harder. But the good news is you can retrain them. A compelling 2024 study published in the Archives of Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation found that adults over 60 who regularly performed seated leg lifts with light resistance for just 8 weeks significantly improved their walking speed by 28% and increased their stair climbing ability by an astounding 45%.
They also reported less fatigue during daily tasks. It wasn't just about strength. It was about reactivating these crucial muscles to support both movement and efficient blood flow. So how do you do it? Sit tall in a sturdy chair with your back firmly against the seat and both feet flat on the floor. Slowly lift one leg straight out in front of you, keeping your knee as straight as comfortable. Hold it there for a count of 2 seconds, really feeling your thigh muscles engage. Then lower your leg slowly and with control. Repeat this 10 to 15 times on each leg. For a pro tip, make sure your back stays against the chair. Avoid leaning forward, as this ensures your thighs and core are doing the real work. As you get stronger, you can add light ankle weights or a resistance band. Even just 1 or 2 pounds can make a significant difference. Your muscles don't care how old you are. They respond to consistent challenge.
Stronger thighs don't just improve circulation, they provide crucial stability for your entire body, giving you greater confidence and independence in every step. Ready to rediscover the hidden strength in your thighs? Try the seated leg lift today. This powerful movement is key to unlocking strength higher up your legs. But what if we could combine blood flow, strength, and balance all in one transformative exercise? That's exactly what's next, and it could be a game changer for your daily mobility and fall prevention.
You walk regularly, but is it truly preparing your calves for real-life stumbles and slips? Or is it missing a critical step for both balance and blood flow? We've already empowered your lower legs with ankle pumps and awakened your upper leg strength with seated leg lifts. Now, let's combine those vital elements and add a crucial layer of protection: balance. You're walking, you're moving, and that should be helping, right? That's what we've been told. But here's the hidden truth. Conventional walking, especially at a gentle pace, often doesn't adequately train your calves to respond in real-life moments like stumbles or slips. And it certainly doesn't maximize their role as your second heart for circulation. Your calves are mechanical pumps, incredibly efficient at propelling blood upward against gravity. Every time they contract, especially when you push off the ground, they squeeze the deep veins in your legs, driving blood toward your heart. However, with typical walking, most people don't pause at the top of the motion, where the calf contraction is strongest and most beneficial for both circulation and balance. This is where our next movement, the supported calf pump walk, changes everything. By adding a slow, controlled heel raise and a brief pause at the peak, we achieve something remarkable. We train your calves and your nervous system to fire together. This coordination is precisely what your body needs to catch itself during an unexpected loss of balance, effectively merging circulation and fall prevention. A landmark report from the National Institute on Aging identified calf strength as one of the strongest predictors of independence in older adults. Seniors with stronger calves experienced fewer falls, achieved better balance scores, and maintained their autonomy longer. It's not just about walking more, it's about walking smarter and with more purpose. When your calves weaken, blood pools, swelling increases, and oxygen delivery drops. Crucially, your reaction time slows, making a misstep much more likely to become a fall, a turning point that can significantly impact your independence. You don't need to fear falling, but you absolutely need to train for the moment it might happen. Here's how to do it. Stand behind a sturdy chair or countertop and lightly hold on for balance. Slowly rise onto the balls of your feet, lifting your heels as high as comfortable. This is the key. At the top for 2 to 3 seconds, looking straight ahead, not down at your feet. Then lower slowly and with control over 3 seconds. Start with 10 repetitions and gradually work your way up to 20 to 25. The magic is in that deliberate tempo and the pause. It simultaneously rebuilds ankle stability, strengthens your calf pump, and retrains your nervous system. This simple sequence is a powerful step towards a life of greater freedom and confidence.
Ready to test your balance and boost your calves? Try this supported calf pump walk today.
Building stronger calves and integrating purposeful movement is vital, but what if there's one simple act, sometimes called the sixth vital sign, that predicts your future mobility and even lifespan? It's time to unlock the power of single leg balance.
What if one simple act, sometimes called the sixth vital sign, could predict your future mobility and even lifespan after 60? We've been building a powerful foundation, activating your second heart with ankle pumps, strengthening your thighs with seated leg lifts, and syncing balance with your calf pump walk. Now, let's explore a movement so profound, some doctors call it the sixth vital sign. We're talking about single leg balance. Standing on one leg might sound like a simple gym class drill, something your physical therapist adds at the end of a session. But here's what most people don't realize. This one movement is one of the strongest predictors of future falls, mobility, and even lifespan after 60. Yes, lifespan. And yet hardly anyone practices it because it looks too basic, too easy, too not real exercise. Let's change that perspective. When you stand on one leg, it's a symphony of coordination.
Your ankle, calf, hip, and core muscles must all activate together to keep you upright. More importantly, they must stay activated, not just fire once. This creates sustained muscle contraction, which keeps your calf pump engaged longer than in walking, meaning more consistent blood flow and oxygen delivery. Plus, your brain is constantly adjusting to keep you steady, training your proprioception, your body's internal GPS. Walking simply can't replicate this because you're never on one leg long enough. A large population study, referenced by the National Institute on Aging, found that adults unable to hold a single leg stance for 10 seconds were 3 times more likely to fall in the next 12 months and twice as likely to suffer serious mobility loss with a higher mortality risk over 7 years. Why is this so critical? Because balance decline is often the first subtle symptom of nervous system aging, showing up before you even notice weakness or pain.
When balance goes, here's the silent spiral that often follows. Movement becomes cautious, circulation slows, confidence drops, activity levels shrink, muscles weaken, and the risk of a single fall skyrockets. But with just 60 seconds a day, you can interrupt that spiral. Here's how to do it safely. Stand next to a sturdy chair, wall, or countertop. Lightly rest one hand on it for balance. Shift your weight onto one leg and lift the other foot just an inch or two off the floor. Hold for 20-30 seconds, breathing normally. Repeat 2 rounds per leg. As you improve, gradually reduce your hand support. Eventually, you'll hover your hand just above, ready for assistance if needed. You're not just training your balance, you're retraining your nervous system, and that changes everything for your independence and quality of life. Ready to test your sixth vital sign? Try holding a single leg stance for just 20 seconds today.
We've uncovered the incredible predictive power of balance, but what if there's one final movement, the most powerful of all, that surgeons around the world trust above all others for optimizing your circulation? It's time to reveal the secret weapon. What if the single most effective circulation exercise after 60 is one you're probably not doing, and it's trusted by surgeons worldwide? We've journeyed through powerful movements that awaken your second heart and build unshakable balance. Now it's time for the apex, the single most powerful circulation exercise, one that vascular surgeons around the world trust above all others for restoring vital blood flow after 60, the standing calf pump hold. You might look at it and think, just rising on my toes? That's too easy. It can't possibly make a real difference, can it? That's what many assume until they understand the incredible physiological transformation happening inside your legs. This seemingly simple move is the #1 most prescribed exercise in vascular rehab protocols after leg surgery. Why? Because it doesn't just help circulation, it drives it. Your calves aren't just muscles, they are true hydraulic pumps.
When you rise onto the balls of your feet and, crucially, hold at the top, your calf muscles squeeze the deep veins in your lower legs. This creates a sustained pressure, actively pushing blood upward toward your heart, powerfully defying gravity. That hold is the magic. It keeps the pump engaged long enough to overcome the effects of gravity, weak veins, and slow return flow, common challenges that become more pronounced after 60. Traditional walking, even brisk walking, simply cannot hold this pump long enough to create this profound effect. A compelling 2022 review published in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy confirmed just how revolutionary this movement is. Older adults who performed standing calf pump holes twice a day for only 4 weeks showed a remarkable 42% reduction in ankle swelling, a 23% improvement in walking endurance, and a significant boost in balance confidence.
These results weren't just good, they outperformed traditional walking and leg stretches, all without adding joint stress or needing a gym. That's why vascular surgeons, physical therapists, and rehab teams worldwide treat this as a cornerstone movement. When your calves stop pumping efficiently, blood pools in your feet, oxygen delivery slows, and swelling and fatigue rise. Veins stretch and weaken, and your risk of slow healing wounds and balance loss increases. Over time, these small issues compound, and one misstep can become a hospital visit. But you don't need that, and you don't need fancy workouts to prevent it. Here's how to harness this power safely. Stand behind a sturdy chair or countertop and lightly hold on for balance, feet hip-width apart. Slowly rise up onto the balls of your feet, lifting your heels as high as comfortable. This is the moment to focus. Hold at the top for 3 to 5 seconds, breathing normally, feeling that deep squeeze in your calves.
Then lower slowly and with control over 3 seconds. Start with 8 to 10 repetitions and gradually build up to 15 to 20. Always focusing on control over speed. The magic is truly in that hold. That's when your second heart is pumping at its full, life-giving strength. This movement directly targets the system that keeps your legs alive, warm, and working efficiently, offering you profound freedom. Are you ready to try the #1 circulation exercise? Tell us if you've done standing calf pumps before. These 5 movements are your powerful tools, but your body is an intricate system. Next, let's explore how nourishing it from within, through simple hydration and fuel, can amplify your circulation and overall vitality, making these movements even more effective.
We've unlocked powerful movements for your legs, but what if a simple glass of water could make all those efforts even more impactful? You've just discovered the 5 most powerful movements to awaken your second heart and reclaim your leg vitality. These are foundational, game-changing tools. But remember, your body isn't a collection of separate parts. It's a magnificent, interconnected system. And for these incredible movements to work their absolute best, we need to nourish that system from within. Think of it like a beautiful garden. You can tend to the plants meticulously, but if the soil isn't rich and well hydrated, their growth will be limited. The same goes for your circulation. The first and often most overlooked internal booster is simply hydration. Your blood is mostly water, and when you're even mildly dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker, making your heart work harder to pump it through your veins and arteries.
It's like trying to move sludge instead of free-flowing water. A simple habit of sipping water throughout the day can dramatically improve blood viscosity, making it easier for your second heart to do its job and for oxygen and nutrients to reach every cell. Aim for clear urine as a good indicator of adequate hydration. Beyond water, a balanced diet rich in specific nutrients acts as the fuel for healthy circulation. Think vibrant colors, berries packed with antioxidants to protect your blood vessels, leafy greens for vital vitamins, and healthy fats from sources like avocados or salmon, rich in omega-3s, which support blood vessel elasticity and reduce inflammation. These aren't about strict diets. They're about gentle, purposeful choices that feed your body's natural healing and pumping power.
When you combine these mindful internal choices with the targeted movements we've shared, you're not just improving circulation, you're creating a symphony of well-being, amplifying every single effort you make. What's one small change you can make today to hydrate better or add more nourishing foods to your plate? Share your idea. Understanding the fuel for your body's amazing system is crucial, but knowing isn't enough. Doing is where the real transformation happens. Next, we'll talk about how to weave these powerful movements and mindful choices into your daily life consistently, adapting them to your unique journey and truly listening to what your body needs.
You've got the movements, but how do you make them stick? It's not about perfection, it's about your personal freedom plan.
We've equipped you with 5 powerful movements and the knowledge to nourish your body from within. But here's the most crucial ingredient for lasting change: your personal freedom plan, built on consistency, adaptation, and truly listening to your body. It's easy to get excited, try everything at once, and then feel discouraged if you miss a day or don't see immediate results. Remember Ong Ba, 70 years old, who used to feel overwhelmed by the idea of exercise. He started his freedom plan by committing to just one of these movements, the ankle pump, for 5 minutes every evening while watching the news. Not perfectly, not intensely, just consistently. Over time, as his body responded, he gradually added another, then another. His legs became lighter, his balance steadier, and his confidence soared, all because he started small and stayed persistent.
This isn't about becoming an Olympic athlete or pushing through pain. It's about finding what works for your body, your rhythm, and your life. Maybe it's 2 movements in the morning, 1 in the afternoon. Maybe it's 10 repetitions instead of 20 today because your body needs rest. Listen to those whispers from within. Your body is incredibly wise, and it will tell you what it needs. Don't let perfect be the enemy of good. Even 5 minutes of intentional movement daily is a victory. Finally, and this is truly important for your peace of mind, if you have any underlying health conditions, or if you ever feel unsure about starting a new movement routine, please always consult with your doctor or a trusted physical therapist. They are your allies on this journey, ready to provide personalized guidance and ensure these movements are perfectly suited for you. This isn't a barrier, it's an empowerment tool, ensuring your safety and maximizing your success.
What's one small, consistent step you'll take for your legs this week? Share in the comments. This commitment to your personal freedom plan is the bedrock of lasting change. But what does this all truly mean for your life? Let's bring it all together and envision a future where your legs feel vibrant, strong, and ready for anything.
What does a life unbound truly feel like when your second heart is thriving and your body moves with newfound freedom? We've journeyed through 5 powerful movements and the wisdom of consistency, adaptation, and internal nourishment. It's time to bring it all together and remember the core truth. The issues you faced with leg circulation, balance, and mobility aren't about aging itself. They are, more often than not, about underuse, the gradual disengagement of those incredible built-in systems like your second heart. But here's the beautiful, empowering part. Your body is resilient, capable of incredible adaptation, and it's never too late to teach your muscles how to pump blood, stabilize your frame, and move with confidence again. Imagine waking up with naturally warmer feet, stepping out with a steady, secure gait, and confidently embracing every activity you love, whether it's playing with grandkids, gardening, or simply enjoying a long walk, without the constant worry of heavy legs, persistent swelling, or losing your balance. That's the life unbound we're talking about. This isn't a race to perfection. It's a deeply personal journey to reclaim control over your own vitality, one intentional movement at a time. It's about feeling vibrant, strong, and truly free in your own body again. Think of all the Marthas and Mr. Hungs who began this journey feeling defeated, believing their best years were behind them. By embracing these simple, science-backed strategies, they transformed their daily lives, proving that their future can be brighter, steadier, and far more active. You have the tools, the knowledge, and the innate power within you to do the same. Your legs are not done. Your circulation is not fixed in stone. It's never too late to teach your muscles how to pump and stabilize again. If this video gave you clarity, strength, or even just a moment of, "I didn't know that," then share that value forward. Hit subscribe for more science-based wellness tools. Tell us, which of the 5 movements surprised you the most, and what's one you're going to try this week? Share this with someone who's been told, "Just walk more." They deserve the full picture too. Together, we're building a community of strong, smart, and independent adults, one gentle rep at a time. Your future self will thank you. This is where your journey truly begins, a testament to what's possible when you move with purpose and reclaim your body's incredible power. Thank you for watching,
And remember, you are stronger than you think.
What does a life unbound truly feel like when your second heart is thriving and your body moves with newfound freedom? We've journeyed through 5 powerful movements and the wisdom of consistency, adaptation, and internal nourishment. It's time to bring it all together and remember the core truth. The issues you faced with leg circulation, balance, and mobility aren't about aging itself. They are, more often than not, about underuse, the gradual disengagement of those incredible built-in systems like your second heart. But here's the beautiful, empowering part. Your body is resilient, capable of incredible adaptation, and it's never too late to teach your muscles how to pump blood, stabilize your frame, and move with confidence again.
Imagine waking up with naturally warmer feet, stepping out with a steady, secure gait, and confidently embracing every activity you love, whether it's playing with grandkids, gardening, or simply enjoying a long walk, without the constant worry of heavy legs, persistent swelling, or losing your balance. That's the life unbound we're talking about. This isn't a race to perfection. It's a deeply personal journey to reclaim control over your own vitality, one intentional movement at a time. It's about feeling vibrant, strong, and truly free in your own body again. Think of all the Marthas and Mr. Whoms who began this journey feeling defeated, believing their best years were behind them. By embracing these simple, science-backed strategies, they transformed their daily lives, proving that their future can be brighter, steadier, and far more active. You have the tools, the knowledge, and the innate power within you to do the same. Your legs are not done.
Your circulation is not fixed in stone. It's never too late to teach your muscles how to pump and stabilize again. If this video gave you clarity, strength, or even just a moment of, "I didn't know that," then share that value forward. Hit subscribe for more science-based wellness tools. Tell us, which of the 5 movements surprised you the most, and what's one you're going to try this week? Share this with someone who's been told, "Just walk more." They deserve the full picture too. Together, we're building a community of strong, smart, and independent adults, one gentle rep at a time. Your future self will thank you. This is where your journey truly begins, a testament to what's possible when you move with purpose and reclaim your body's incredible power. Thank you for watching, and remember, you are stronger than you think.